But in 2D, I seem okay. But my recommended buy for this episode, which seems to be doing gangbusters because it's it seems to be hitting the higher echelons of the Steam charts. Even as the last few days ago, Dexerto reported on a card game is top of the Steam sales charts. It's Balatro, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. If you like a bit of poker, if you like a roguelike experience, and you like a game that's got so many, similar to Vampire Survivors, ironically, so many permutations, twists, every playthrough is fresh, different, all sorts of different permutations which you can unlock new things. Give Balatro a go. You only need to really understand general poker hands, and then you've got 150 different Joker cards that augments everything you do, and there's a whole bunch of different card packs you can open that makes that even more interesting. There's a lot of depth to this game. This is Balatro. The idea of Balatro is that it is a poker hand-based roguelike, and we're going to give you around about 10 or so minutes of footage here to get an idea of what the game's about. So less talking, we'll go into it as we go through here. So, beginning of the card deck here, looking at what we can create with a hand. We got to beat 450 chips in this opening round, and we might just swap out a couple of cards here. So we're going to get rid of a 6, 3 and a 2, discard that, hopefully get something else. We got a 2 pair, let's play it. 2 pair is 20 times 2 plus your individual card scores, and we're going to get a whopping 84 out of that opening hand. We've also got another 2 pair here, but it's a bit more tastier because we not only got a 2 pair, we've got a full house at 40x for. We've already got $14 in the bank because of the card pack that we've decided to play, which is a yellow pack. Each pack has different perks and abilities, which we'll go into. Will be 392. We've got to beat 450. We've got 2 hands left. This should be relatively simple, but we've got another 2 chances to discard some cards that we don't want. We're going to bank here on a face card, a 2 pair coming up. Well, we got 3 of a kind. That will take us over the line into the next round. This is where I'll be showing you a little bit more in detail about how we mix and permutate the game. So through to that opening round, 572 on the backy pouch. So what are we looking at right here? Well, you're looking at your shop. You've got standard pack cards, which are general playing cards with possibly amped up abilities. What you're seeing right here is a celestial card. These are different planets, and they level up your scoring ability for each deck. So we can level up our full house and get a bit more buck. 65x on level 2 there. And we've got our first Joker hand, and it's a new one I haven't discovered yet. So we get a 2 times multiplier if I play a flush. We're going to buy that in there. It's taken out a wedge of cash. And that's probably about... Let's buy a jumbo standard pack just so you can see that. Jumbo standard pack, what we're getting in here. You get 1 card to choose. These are additional bonus cards. So if it's got a blue seal on it, it creates a planet card if this card is held and not used in a round. And this does a tarot card when discarded. Beautiful thing with this game, because there's so much going on here, that if you hover over the card, it tells you exactly what all of these different things do. Because trust me, there's over 100 Joker cards that you've got to build your hand with anyway. With everything else into the mix. Incredible. I mean, there's just so much going on in this game. And I just absolutely love it a bit. So we're going to go here and grab that. Let's go to the next round here. We're on. We skipped the small blind actually. And we're on to our first boss. At the end of the round, there is a boss that you have to take on. And it has a specific requirement. So, all diamond cards are going to be debuffed. They're not going to get any scoring. So we've got to hope that we can build 600 here to beat. And we're starting off pretty positively with a 2 pair hand here with a high face card. So, I should have perhaps discarded that diamond there, because that's going to be in my hand next, but we can discard it. But that was a 196 off the backy pouch. Let's go straight into here and see what we can get here. We got a pair of 10s. Not really too much else going on there. We could see if we could get a run going. We're going to maybe perhaps leave the 7 and the 6 in there and see if something generates. It hasn't. We might have to do for another discard here and hope for something else to come up. It's another... Oh, it's not looking good. I mean, we got a full house, which we will lose a 10 on. That will help. Full house, level 2, 65 times 6 on the multiplier. That should get us somewhere where we need to go. We're through to the next ante. There's 8 antes to get through to beat the game. So we're on ante 2 here. So we're through. Got a little bit of cash coming in the background. Should get a $7 here. Should be enough to buy another Joker card. What do we got? We've got one that gives you a 3x multiplier for each Joker card you got. So it'll be a +3 multiplier because we've only got one Joker. But when you buy more Jokers, that will increase. The other one is a 8 multiplier if a hand contains a pair in it. I'm always playing double pairs. We're going to use that one. And we've just got enough to buy this one too. Let's put 3 Jokers into the stack for the next round. Now we can skip the blind here. These are additional requirements. You skip blind tags here that you can use. And I can get a Mega Arcana pack. Let's do that so I can show you what this is about. Mega Arcana packs are player modification cards based on tarots. And you can go through and see which each one of these are and select these to individual cards. So we've got ones on here that, well, I'm going to go for this one because it enables me 2 planet cards. We can level up our hand payouts, and one of them just happens to be a 2 pair. So we're going to use that, and we're also going to use our full house multiplier card as well. And I still, because we've got a Mega Arcana pack, we get to choose another one. So we're going to upgrade this king here to a glass card, which gives you a multiplier bonus if you use it or don't use it. It depends. You have to check before you play the hand. So on to the next round. We'll play a couple more hands here before we go, but I really wanted to show this game because on the podcast it was very difficult to explain exactly what this game was all about properly, and hopefully this has given you a little taster of what this is about. It's very addictive once you start getting into realizing all of these different, remember there's over 100, nearly 150 odd here of these different Joker cards, which have different types of paper textures as well. This is a foil based card here, so I get an extra 50 chips per hand played. So we got the beginning of a run here. Well, so we've actually got the run, so we're going to play this. We've got a straight on a 30x4. Got 1,200 to beat here. This is the difficulty starting to go up, but we should do pretty well with a mult, and we're through in one hand play. So we'll get some bonus money here for not using all of the hands up, and that should do well to get us in for another Joker purchase potentially, depending on what happens. What is this? Hallucination, a 1 in 2 chance to create a tarot card when any booster pack is opened, and a ride the bus, a 1+ mult per consecutive hand played without a scoring face card. We're going to go for that one, I think. How many dollars have we got? We've got $3 left after this. We're going to have to forgive the Celestial card. You've also got vouchers here that have different permutations that you can use throughout the course of the rest of your run. This blank one actually does do something, but you've got to do it about 10. You've got to buy it about 10 or 11 times before you get a payoff on this. I'm still working towards that. Let's go for this card. Let's play this round, and let's beat this boss. All club cards are debuffed for this particular round. 1,600 to beat. Should be relatively easy. Oh, look at that. 2 cards immediately spanked. We might play the debuff here on a 2 pair. I think we've leveled up that 2 pair, so we can go straight in and use that. We'll get a little bit on this, and we got the glass card as well. So we get the 2x mult for using that glass card. That should be a pretty decent hand. And look at that. In one hand, we're through to the next round. In terms of Balatro, this is nothing numbers. People are scoring millions on this game. It's incredible some of the hands that people have been able to create. That takes us through the boss. We're going to do a final hand here, and then we're going to sign off. I hope this really gives you an idea of what this game's about. We're going to buy this Joker card, Popcorn. It's one of my favourite cards in the game. It doesn't last. It erodes over time. But you get about, what, 8 odd hands out of this or whatever before it depreciates. Buy this. It's just going to upgrade your score. I buy it every time it comes up in a particular hand. And what's this moon card? Wow, we'll skip that. Let's build some money up. 2,800 to beat here. Should be pretty easy stuff, to be honest with you. So we've got to start there of a couple of 2s. Let's get rid of these and see if anything... There we go. Our glass card is back in action for a 2-pair hand that may actually send us over the line in a single hand here. That 2x multiplier really helping. And as you can see, the score on the side building up as all of these cards kick in. And of course, it's through to the next round. Very, very easy indeed. So that is Balatro. Before you go, though, I want to show you just how many Joker cards are in this game. You'll get an idea just how much value for money that you're getting with this. So I'm going to exit out of this. Let's go back to the main menu, and I'll show you the Joker collection so far. I've played 38, possibly more hours on this, and as you can see, there's a whole bunch of these collectibles. So I've only found 17 of the 32 vouchers in the game. I've still got another 7 decks to go. I've only got 113 of 150 available Jokers. I've still not seen all the planet cards. I've not seen all the spectral cards, but I have got all the tarot cards. But here's all the different Jokers. You can go through and mark them off like a sticker book as you get closer to unlocking all of the Jokers in the game. There's so many, there's so much variety. This is why I wax lyrical about this game so much. It's absolutely worth your time. It's my recommended purchase of the episode, the Eternal Backlog Podcast. Remember, you could check that out. Episode 1, we go real deep into Halo Infinite on legendary difficulty and really give you an insight into whether that game is worth your time. But for now, that's Balatro, and I've been Nomad. Take care. Bye-bye.